Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I'm JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is part two. Part two of 90 Day Fiance Season 7 Tell All. Girl, this was the worst 3 hours of my life. Okay, that's why y'all getting it so late. I just did part one, and I was halfway through, and I'm looking like I feel like nothing was discussed, nothing was solved. Like, we didn't even need it. Like, we really didn't need it. I don't care. I'ma skip Mike and Allie to the end because are y'all together? I don't know. I don't know either. Girl, the fuck. Bye. Okay. I just I'm just frustrated that it was a dumb 2-part tell all. It was a dumb 3 hours. We didn't need 3 hours. If they stop putting in all the production cutting and taking breaks, it can get done in about an hour and a half. We don't need 3 hours. Ever. I cannot, okay? Y'all know, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that goodness. Let's just move on. So, Angela and Michael, his his visa was denied. Denied. I feel like someone watches this show and they know they shouldn't be together. We would not subject him to her foolishness. We're not gonna do it because he gonna get there and she gonna go left. But leave him here. Leave him here in Nigeria, okay? I think that's what we should do. Anyway, you know what? He crying and he's sad because, as he says, he really loves Angela and wants to be with her. Okay, I say I guess so. He brings up how they told him that they think their relationship is fake when he went to his visa application interview. Now she thinks Michael may have did something or said something wrong to make them feel like their relationship wasn't, real. She said, I told him, you have to, be emotional, whatever, you have to. I'm like, that right there seemed fake. You was gonna tell him to act like, girl. Anyway, she brings up how the interview was only 20 minutes. And usually, an interview should be longer than that. But again, I think he did something. I don't know what. But we're going to just keep working at it. I said, well, you keep doing that, okay? Now, all the other couples feel bad. Because, he was denied. And I haven't been watching the show for all the seasons. But this is the first time that I've seen someone be denied. And I feel like, is it karma that it's Angela and Michael? Is it out of all the people to be denied, the fact that it's these two just seems amazing. I don't like Angela. I feel like, even though it's our, we will give, well, not we will, because whatever, but condolences to her mom passed away. So on that aspect, I really do feel for her because that's unbearable. On the other side of that, okay, on a normal day, I don't like her. I think she's rude. I think she's racist in one way or the other, and she just gets on my nerves. And so I'm not unhappy that his visa was denied. I feel like the way that she feels so entitled, she deserves a denial. Okay, but I digress. Now we then see his three friends are on camera as well to chit chat, and we know the one in the middle with the glasses on, he don't like Angela. The one with the striped shirt doesn't talk too much, okay? He says something every once in a while, but it never really means anything. And the first one with the high tie fade, in his Balenciaga shirts, he's a peacemaker, okay? Peacemaker. Now, Michael brings up how he's sick of them not supporting his relationship with Angela, okay? The one friend in the Balenciaga shirt, the first guy thought fade, he says how, at first they did support it, at first they did like Angela, but then she changed. Okay, she changed. The one in the middle then brings up, he calls Angela Pumpkin and tells her that she's trash. I'm looking like, oh my god, hey pumpkin. Hey pumpkin. I'm like, why? That is not nice to call her a pumpkin. I laughed, but it was absolutely not right. Okay. Anyway, at this point, Angela's pissed. Oh, I'm the classiest, trashiest. You not classy. You not classy. You was very trashy, and she's a bit racist. Okay. Anyway, at that point in time, if I was there, it'd be a fight. I would knock more than your glasses off. I'm like, oh, now she gonna fight him. Okay, I'm saying, I put y'all on this show. I can take y'all off. Take them off the camera, okay? Take them off, or me and Michael, we're gonna walk. I'm like, y'all not together. Like, Michael is in Nigeria. If he walks, he gonna walk into them. So I'm looking like, girl, calm down. Sit your ass down. So, Michael, let's go. I'm looking like, okay. He may not even hear you. I digress. The friends are laughing the whole time. They're laughing, laughing, laughing. Because Angela's up here getting me. I can't get mad at a TV screen and argue with somebody like that. I think it's one thing to just be upset because they're being mean and rude. Okay, man. Whatever, fuck y'all. But to get up and go, what? You shut up. I'm like, girl, it's teen too much. I really didn't care. I feel like Michael brings up because they take the guys off the screen, and so Michael and Angela don't go anywhere. Michael brings up, I'm focusing on Angela. Okay, I'm focusing on my love because I don't care about my friends. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. I'm all right, fine. So I feel like it's not that people don't support them for any other reason besides how Angela is as a person. She is not a nice person. She just isn't. Like, that's why people don't like her. It's simply that. You can see that other people who have, you know what I'm saying, different connections and romances or whatever. It's not that they don't, it's how she acts. That's what it, girl. I cannot. Blake and Jasmine, go to Lords. I'm gonna pull it on up. Where Blake, girl, I'm gonna make this smaller so I can be. I just cannot. I don't understand why he went for the Golden Lord look. Okay, I told y'all before in my last review. Google, the Golden Lords and Meteor Man, and you would get Blake. Okay. Anyway, it's like I see a White Walker from Game of Thrones. I don't know. It's like, are you Blade with blue eyes? I don't know. Anyway, they don't talk about their relationship. It was the weirdest thing. I was like, then why are they here? She didn't talk much at all. She looked like that the whole time. Down. Okay. Anyway, I'm just like, girl, bye. You know what I'm saying? She brings up how they just say how much Jasmine does not seem interested in anything that Blake does. And then he said, well, no, she does. She said, yeah, I do. You know what I'm saying? I just, I do. I like this. I like that. We're always doing things that he wants to do and not my stuff. But your stuff is stuff that we don't do here. We'll just like put Botox in your face, at home in the back. It's just, I don't think she does anything. Now, ain't that, okay? Anyway, we then see the two best friends, his two best friends come on camera, and they bring up, of course, she's just not nice. It's as if she does not want to, befriend us. It's like she does not want to talk to us, and, she just doesn't seem friendly. That's really what it is. She doesn't seem friendly. They are Blake's friends. They're like family. So for them, I feel like even if he dated girls in the past who used and abused him, okay, and mistreated him, I think when things were good with those girls were still friendly to his friends. And I feel like Jasmine just doesn't seem nice and friendly. And then Blake and her, it's a feminine thing, okay? It's a feminine thing or whatever I'm saying. That's just how they are. And she said, I'm just to myself. I'm very, very shy. I'm just to myself. I'm so the people that feeling is rude. They're not friendly over there. It's like, how do y'all make friends over there if no one's friendly? I do feel like the friends should eventually leave it alone and not care. And if you're hanging out with Blake, don't care if she ain't there. The issue comes into play as they brought up how she will have him not go to things because she don't want to go. And I think they don't want to lose his friend. And it's nothing worse than having a long-term friend or whatever who gets with somebody who no longer wants you to hang out with your friends. Like on any occasion. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why they don't like her. They feel like she's not friendly to us for one. And she does not even want him hanging out with us either. And I was like, girl, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I don't think I didn't care. Because again, it's like they talked about stuff that had nothing to do with them as a couple. And then she still didn't talk much. And she's like, it's just so weird for me. I'm so shy, sitting here. And she She said this when the cameras were not rolling live or whatever. We saw her talking to Blake and how it's hard for her to talk with all these people around. It's easy for her in smaller settings, like a one-on-one thing. Girl, we didn't care. Again, I don't get why Blake and Jasmine are a couple. I don't. I don't see an issue with the friends. If his friends did not want to be friends with her, to me that would be weird. They want to be a friend. They want her to be around, and she just wants to be finished. Mike and Natalie, girl, look. She believes in Jesus. He doesn't. He believes in a higher power. That's here. He like, we can't be alone. That's fine. I don't get why she got with somebody who doesn't believe in God when she is like just a devout God person. And for me, I could never date someone who doesn't believe in God. I can be your friend, but I wouldn't date you because that would be that would be an issue. It would be an issue. So I wouldn't. You were banging him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all were fucking daily, all the time together when you knew he did not believe in God. So I felt like, what was the point? So it do seem like she wants to force him to believe in God, and it's not even that he does, because he said, "I believe that there's a higher power." Excuse me, he said aliens, but I'm like, no, if you believe in some form of a higher power here, because it can't just be us humans, that's God. You know what I'm saying? That's your version of God. And I'm like, girl, it's what it is. But I don't want our kids to be confused that I believe in God and Daddy doesn't. I'm like, they gonna change. They may grow up and not believe in God. Despite everything you may teach them, you people, girl, I just could not. You know what I'm saying? And Sasha then says, it's like you're pushing him to believe in God. You shouldn't push people, because look at me. I was pushing. Look at me. 2 kids, 2 divorces. That was all you. All you, Sasha. Shut it up. Okay? And again, it's just weird with Michael and Natalie, because they keep asking, like, are y'all together? Are y'all working on it? And you can tell that he doesn't want to not be with her. And she just keeps saying, I don't know. I'm like, are y'all trying to get on next season? Like, I don't get what's going on. I was very frustrated with the back and forth. She then brings up, at one point, I did love him, but then something happened, and it's all confusing or whatever. He hurt me. He knows how he hurt me, whatever. And he like, I love her. I love her. I'm saying I do still love her, and I do still want her to come here if her visa is approved. She then said, well, I don't know if I would do that. I don't know. And I say, girl, bye. She then said, well, when you love someone, you don't betray them. You don't betray them. So they get this whole thing of what happened. His female best friend was getting married. He stayed the night at her house, and the fiance wasn't there. Natalie got pissed because she think they had sex, and she doesn't understand why he would be at a house alone with a female, even if it's his best friend, because she would never be alone in the house with some man. And he lied to me, because he told me that her fiance would be there, but he wasn't. He said he was supposed to be there, but he stayed like at his aunt's or something dumb or whatever. And he like, but I'm like, he told you all. If he was cheating, why would he, girl? And so that's why she's mad. That's the betrayal. I feel like he cheated or whatever, and he was, girl. It was some actual it was bullshit. I'm kind of pissed that he betrayed me. I don't, he's lying. I think he's like, girl, we don't care. Don't bring back Michael or Natalie. I don't care what happened. I don't care if the visa gets approved eventually. Leave their ass somewhere else. Because I feel like you up here mad because he stayed the night at his best friend's house the night before her wedding. And he was her best man. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Girl, that was the whole reunion. I'm done. Peace.